What's up, everybody? It's your boy Tyler, and first and foremost, Merry Christmas to you all. It's Christmas Day on the day of recording this, and hopefully on the day of it uploading. Also, I apologize for not posting at all this year. Well, I posted like one video in January, but I just got busy, honestly. Hoping that changes in the next year. I'm not going to promise, but I'm hoping my uploading schedule is more. But I'm going to do this video. It is the 7th annual MFC Awards. Now let's get straight into it. First, we're going to start off with some side awards. Basically, awards that don't have any nominees. Really, it was just a winner. So, Champion of the Year. I could have gone with Gunther as Intercontinental Champ or World Champ. Could have gone with LA Knight. Could have gone with Braun Breaker as Intercontinental Champ. So, I went with Cody as the WWE Champ. Alright, the NXT Rookie of the Year, I went with John Evans. He is just way too good. And I expect huge things out of him in the upcoming year. This one I'm going to get a lot of hate for. I already know it. But the most overrated was between two, honestly. But I went with who I think is the most overrated in the company at the moment, Bianca Belair. Hopefully she turns heel and changes her character, because right now, I don't like it. She's not that great. The most underrated, could have gone with Gable, could have gone with Woods, could have gone with Mia Jen. But I went with Axiom from NXT. I expect huge things out of him in the future, in the upcoming year. Hopefully it comes to fruition. Alright, the most improved is Solo Sikoa from 2023 to now. From not speaking to being really, really good on the mic. Speaking of which, the Mic Talker of the Year, could have gone with The Rock. The only reason I didn't is because the one that I did go with has been around for longer than The Rock. And that is CM Punk. The NXT Call-Up of the Year is Braun Breaker. The worst match of the year is the Women's War Games match. The worst feud of the year is Rhea versus Liv. If it doesn't end soon, I'm gonna scream. Story of the year. Get back to that. The worst event of the year, in my opinion, is Crown Jewel. The story of the year is the Bloodline story. Everything that happened with it this year, it still continues to be the story of this year. Now, I'm going to kick it off with a big award, with the Moment of the Year. The nominees for Moment of the Year: John Cena announcing his retirement, The Wyatt Six debuting, Damian Priest cashing in, The Rock attacking Cody, Cody Rhodes finishing the story / the ending of WrestleMania, and then Tiffany winning Money in the Bank. I could have gone with The Rock attacking Cody. Matter of fact, that wins segment of the year. The Rock attacking Cody Rhodes. And the Wyatt Six debuting, right here. This close. But it's gotta be Cody finishing the story, winning the WWE Championship. The last 8 minutes of that pay-per-view were great, were fantastic. Just everything about it. I don't understand how you could hate it, honestly. But it was just a great ending. It was a great moment. It was a heartfelt moment. Cody finishing the story wins Moment of the Year. Theme Song of the Year is another sad award. I had nominees for it. I'm not going to read them. Theme Song of the Year also goes to Cody Rhodes for Kingdom. That song is a banger. If you haven't listened to it, which you have because you've heard good words, if you haven't listened to the full version, go listen to it right now. Next, it's Breakout Superstar of the Year. Damian Priest, Braun Breaker, Carmelo Hayes, Solo Sikoa, or Tiffany Stratton. All of these have had a great year, but I ultimately went with Braun Breaker, current Intercontinental Champion. I expect him to be a world champion by the end of 2025. Next, debut of the year. Jacob Fatu, Jade Cargill, Wyatt Six, MCMG, Motor City Machine Guns, Tamatonga, or Jordan Grace. Could have gone with Jacob Fatu or Jade Cargill in the Rumble, but I went with Wyatt Six. That is the best debut of all time. The production, the way that they did it, chill bumps down my spine, chill bumps all on my chest, chill bumps on my arms, all down my legs. Oh my god, I was flipping out. I was trying not to scream because there was people sleeping in my house. It was fantastic. Just, like I said, everything about it. Every time they showed a new character, I gasped. I was like, oh my god, that's blah blah blah. Oh my god. Oh my god, I think they're just, like, they made it seem like they wanted to kill Jack Gable, and it was like blood pouring down his face. Obviously, they didn't kill Jack Gable, because you can't do that on national television. Can't do that at all. But it was just so good. It's definitely the debut of the year. There was a lot of returns of this year. So, nominees for Return of the Year: Liv Morgan, The Rock, Roman Reigns, Rhea Ripley, and Liv Morgan. Could have gone with The Rock, but the actual return wasn't all that great. Unlike Roman Reigns, the pop that he got, it was in the main event of SummerSlam. Like I said, the pop that he got, him attacking Solo, starting the feud immediately, it was definitely Roman Reigns at SummerSlam. Now, there was also a bunch of turns this year, face turns, heel turns, etc. So, DIY, turning heel, The New Day turning heel, The Rock turning heel, Kevin Owens turning heel, Liv Morgan turning heel, or Bayley turning face. I could have gone with The New Day, and honestly, that's who I had originally. But The Rock, come on. The Rock wins. The Rock, everything that he did during his heel run, the Rock concert, which I was at. I was in attendance when he did the concert. It was fantastic. It was just everything about it. His heel turn, or his heel run, it was great. So, heel turn, or just turn of the year, face/heel turn of the year, goes to The Rock. Now I'm going to do another big one. Event of the year: WrestleMania 40, Royal Rumble, SummerSlam, and Money in the Bank. And I'm sorry, but if you choose anything other than WrestleMania, I think you're wrong. Because WrestleMania, from start to finish, with a couple of stinkers, with like 2 stinkers, the women's 6-woman tag, whatever, and the Rey Mysterio Andrade tag match. But just everything about it. It was just, like I said, the tag ladder match, Becky, Rhea, Roman and Cody, Roman and Rock versus Cody and Seth. Just everything about it. Damian Priest cashing in the Money in the Bank. It just, everything about it was fantastic. It was a great show. It was a great event. If you haven't seen it before, go watch it. It's fantastic. Okay, the faction of the year. The LWO, the Bloodline, the Wyatt Six, the Judgment Day, or the OG Bloodline. The LWO, not even in consideration. But the winner for me is the new Bloodline, Solo's Bloodline. The reason I didn't go with the Wyatt Six, because I almost did, was because they didn't do anything, like, really monumental this year. I have a feeling next year they'll be faction of the year. But this year, sorry, the OG Bloodline was there for like a month, 2 months. Otherwise, they would have definitely won. But the new Bloodline is what wins. Now, I'm doing something new this year. I've never done before. I'm adding NXT to it. So, NXT Breakout Superstar of the Year. Nominees: Wesley, Javon Evans, Obafemi, Ethan Page, Kalani Jordan. Obafemi, that's your winner. Obafemi, the longest reigning NXT North American champion. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think I am. Hold on, I got something, I'm sorry. Just putting on banger after banger. I've heard of the Triple Threat. I haven't watched it yet. I was at my sister's party, little sister's birthday party. So, I need to go back and watch it. I haven't watched it. I heard it's a really good match. But, other than that, yeah, I won against Dragon Lee, against Wesley. Tony D'Angelo's match was kind of meh, but it was still, just Obafemi has had a really good match. Even at NXT Deathline and the Iron Survivor match, it was just, Obafemi is definitely breakout star, and he'll definitely be NXT champion by the end of 2025. The NXT Tag Team of the Year, the D'Angelo family, Chase U, Fraxium, Gallus, the No Quarter Catch Crew. I went with Fraxium. Current NXT Tag Team Champions. I think the longest reigning, maybe? I think I'm wrong in that, but I don't know, maybe not. But yeah, they've had banger after banger after banger, not trying to steal Sheamus' thing, but still, I think these two could go out and wrestle 2 broomsticks, and it'd still be a good match. Like, these two are really good. Expect big things out of both of them, because they are going to do huge things in the upcoming year. Next is NXT Female of the Year. Julia, Zarya, Cora Jade, Roxanne Perez, or Stephanie Vacquer. I went with Roxanne Perez, current NXT Women's Champion. Another one, I don't think has had a bad match this year. Excuse me. Yeah, she has not had a bad match. I think my favorite was against Jordan Grace. Again, I have not seen the one where she won the title, because I didn't watch any of Stand and Deliver. So, I've got to, gotta watch it. I definitely do. Sorry, got itches everywhere, and didn't have these before I turned on the camera, but now all of a sudden. Anyways. Yeah, so, Roxanne Perez, NXT Female of the Year. Before we continue, I just want to say I apologize for this. I've had sinuses allergies for about 2 weeks now. They're not clearing up. I don't know, I haven't taken medicine. Probably should. But I haven't taken any. Probably need to. But it's not clearing up. So, I know the voice is kind of meh. I know I'm kind of sniffly. Whatever. But yeah, I apologize, guys. I know I don't sound the best, but I'm trying to get this video out. The NXT Moment of the Year. The nominees are the Japan 3. what I called them, but it's Julia Delta Daria and Stephanie Vaquer debuting, the NXT NA crossover, Tony D'Angelo winning the North American Championship, Ethan Page winning the NXT Championship, Carmelo Hayes turning on Trick Williams, or Trick Williams winning the NXT Championship at Spring Breakin'. I went with the NXT NA crossover. Joe Hendry, Jordan Grace, Kazarian at one point, Rosemary, Soruka going to TNA, the Rascals coming to NXT, Wendy Chu going over to NXT, Carmen Petrovic, I believe, entered a challenge of Jordan Grace's at one point. It was just a time to watch wrestling. It was great. It was fantastic. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. It was great. Every second of it was fantastic. You got Jordan Grace and Roxanne Perez, Zachary Winston Wesley. It was just, it was great. I loved every minute of it. So, that definitely gets my NXT moment of the year. NXT Male of the Year. Obafemi, Tony D'Angelo, Trick Williams, Wesley, or Ethan Page. I am gonna go with Trick Williams. He's over with the crowd. He's had great matches. He's NXT champion, 2-time NXT champion. Like I said, he can get over, he is over with the crowd. Everybody loves him. Like I said, he puts on really good matches. I expect him to be called up to the main roster in 2025. I expect him in the Rumble in 2025. So, NXT Male of the Year is Trick Williams. The Tag Team of the Year. Tag Team Wrestling this year just wasn't all that great in my opinion. So it was hard to pick a Tag Team of the Year, but I did it. The nominees: DIY, the Motor City Machine Guns, the Bloodline, / the Tongans, the Street Profits, or Damage Control. And I did go with the Tongans, Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa. Tag Team Champions. When they were Tag Team Champions, they defended it pretty good. And honestly, I just couldn't think of any other one, honestly, that would fit. Motor City Machine Guns would have, but they just came in early, or not early, they came in late. Street Profits didn't do anything this year. DIY, I could have gone with DIY. Also, I want to give flowers to A Town Down Under, because they were great this year. But Tag Team of the Year is Bloodline, aka Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa. Feud of the Year. Roman versus Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes versus The Rock. Cody Rhodes versus Kevin Owens. CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre. Or Seth Rollins versus CM Punk. Could have gone with Cody Rhodes and The Rock. Could have gone with Roman and Cody. Could have gone with Cody and the Bloodline. Because I didn't even put that in a nominee, but that could have been. I went with Punk versus McIntyre. Their matches, their promos, Drew McIntyre and the bracelet, and attacking Punk in his hometown, leaving him bloodied, and beaten, and battered. It was definitely Feud of the Year. Ending in that Hell in a Cell match, which we'll get to in a minute. It was definitely Feud of the Year. Female Superstar of the Year. Bayley, Liv Morgan, Nia Jax, Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, or Tiffany Stratton. Could have gone with Nia. She's had a great year. Could have gone with Bayley. She's had a great year. But I'm gonna go with Rhea Ripley. I think that's 2 years now in a row. But Rhea Ripley definitely wins. I mean, what is there not to like about Rhea? She's so good in ring. Her promos. Yes, she was hurt for a little bit. She started the year as Women's World Champion. I think she's gonna take the title off of Liv on Raw and Netflix premiere. She's had great matches with Becky, and she's had a decent one with Liv. I just hate the feud that they're in. I hate it. Can't stand it. Oh, I hate it. Now, male superstar of the year: Gunther, Cody Rhodes, Drew McIntyre, CM Punk, Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns. Cody Rhodes. I mean, he's on the cover of the game. He's got one of the greatest figures out right now. He is WWE champ. He won the WWE champ against the longest reigning, one of the longest reigning champion in the modern day era. He won it in the main event of Mania. All of his title defenses have been really good. He's had a really good feud with Owens. He had a great weekly match with Solo Sikoa. What can I think of the dude's name? Which, that is another thing that I forgot to talk about that I want to talk about. My TV match of the year. But we'll get to that in a second. Yeah. I could have gone with Gunther, but I just think he had a better year last year than this year. My opinion. Could have gone with Drew. He's had a breakout year. Could have gone with Punk. He was hurt a little bit of the pretty good portion of the year. So that's why I went with same with Roman. I could have gone with Roman, but he was out for a good portion of the year. So that's why I went with Cody Rhodes. Now, let's talk about my TV match of the year. The Wyatt 6 versus American Made in the 8-person tag match. Street fight. Could have gone with so many. We had great TV this year. TV shows, weekly. Oh my lord. Weekly televised shows / events this year and matches. We had Braun and Bronson whenever they fought. We had Braun Breaker and Jey Uso. I didn't watch when Jey Uso won the title, but when Braun Breaker won the title back, that was a great match. We had Cody and Solo in a steel cage. We had Ilya Dragunov and Ricochet. Lyra versus Io. Sheamus and Gunther. Again. There's more that I'm probably forgetting about. I'm well aware. Oh, Gunther and Sammy. It was just so good. Braun Breaker and Sami Zayn. Just great matches that I cannot go without mentioning them. I just think the Wyatt 6 versus American Made is probably my favorite of the year. The match of the year. Nominees are the Men's Rumble, the Men's Money in the Bank, the Men's War Games, the Women's Money in the Bank, the Women's Rumble, Roman and The Rock versus Cody and Seth, Roman versus Cody at Mania 40, or Punk and Drew Hell in a Cell at Bad Blood. The Men's and the Women's Rumble were great matches. The Men's and the Women's Money in the Bank were great matches. The Men's War Games was fantastic. The tag match, Roman and Rock versus Cody and Seth, great match. I loved every second of it. The Hell in a Cell was a great match. That goes without saying. But I just loved Roman and Cody a little bit more. I loved it. It's my favorite match of all time. It's just take away everything that happened. The 8 minutes of the inning, right? It was a great, fantastic match. Slap that on at the end. What more do you want? I wanted one more. I wanted Stone Cold. I didn't get Stone Cold. I wanted Stone Cold. I didn't get him. Oh well. But just, it was great. I was screaming. I thought I wasn't gonna have a voice, the day after. It was just a great match. Cena, The Rock, Undertaker, Roman getting revenge on Seth like 10 years later. What more do you want? Cody winning the WWE Championship from, like I said, the longest reigning champion in the modern day era. I don't know what more do you want from a match. It was great. It was cinema at its finest. If you have not seen it, do yourself a favor. Go back, watch this match. It was cinema. It was great. It was fantastic. And it wins my match of the year. Now, overall, to wrap up, overall competitor of the year. Now, the male superstar of the year, Cody Rhodes, and the women's superstar of the year, Rhea Ripley. Who wins overall competitor of the year? It's Cody Rhodes. I just think he's had a better year. He was here all year, except for like the last 2 weeks. He was here all year. He won the Rumble. He won the WWE Championship. He's had great title defenses. And just like I said, what more do you want from Cody Rhodes this year? He's had a great feud with Kevin Owens. He, in my opinion, has had a better year than Rhea Ripley. So that was the 7th annual MFC Awards. Now, I should have said this at the beginning, but I'll say this now. What I just read off, there was no facts to that, no statistics to it. All of those were here, and my opinions. That's it. You don't have to agree with them. If you agree with them, great. If you don't, guess what? That is the beauty of wrestling. You have the freedom to agree with whatever you want. You have different opinions, and I respect them, and I hope that you respect my opinions. And I think they should be about everything. But we're talking about professional wrestling, or WWE specifically. But, yes. If you like this video, I want more videos like this video, then hit the like button, subscribe if you can. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss an upload. Hopefully, I can start uploading more. Again, I apologize for being away for so long. But, as always, I love you all. Stay safe. Merry Christmas. And peace.